what's happening. You have news this morning on two big ones, Apple and Macy's. What's the latest?
That's right, Alexis. Well, Apple yesterday, Tim Cook met with President Trump taking a tour of the manufacturing facility in Texas. But the big news here is that President Trump says that he's looking into this possibility of perhaps exempting Apple from tariffs. Remember that you have that December 15th tariff deadline that is looming. And this is something that Tim Cook also has been advocating for a while, saying you need to treat us the same as Samsung. If you tariff us, and that only helps our competitor, Samsung. And President Trump yesterday said we have to treat Apple on a somewhat similar basis as we treat Samsung. And we've been speaking so much about retail this week. Well, Macy's reported its third quarter results. Its revenue was a miss. Same-store sales were down 3.5%. Their earnings per share came in at 7 cents a share, but that is, even though that was a beat, that's still down from 27 cents a share the same period last year. And the company also slashed its full-year outlook. Also, some of the results were impacted by a warmer fall, less spending on from international tourists, and also lower-tier malls, which took a hit. Alexis, Brian?
Yeah, that Macy's quarter was not looking too hot. All earnings, retail earnings this week, obviously the high bar set by Target. Macy's just not good. Real clunker of a quarter.
That's right, and I just was listening in on the conference call, and what they were saying was that Backstage, their segment Backstage, actually did well, which kind of goes into that whole trend that we've been seeing of off-price doing pretty well, but they had underperformance in these lower-tier malls, and also their digital growth was slowed down in the quarter because they had some updates on their website. They're saying that they're going in strong to the holiday season, and those updates have all been taken care of.
But you know, Ines, they also just had news of that data breach just yesterday. They said that some people's information was hacked when they went and shopped at Macy's online. Do we have any more information on that? Do we know how many people were affected?
Yeah, they didn't give any information so far from what I saw on that data breach. Now, that data breach did occur on October 15th. They had sent a letter to customers, and they didn't say how many customers were affected by that data breach, but the stock was down 10% when the news broke of that data breach.
Well, here's my suggestion to Macy's. Just hire more workers, because I can't find anything in these stores. Ines, good to see you.
You too.
Coming up here on The First Trade, so